Have you seen 12 insane watches you won't believe exist? Sure. Let's see if these are truly insane.
Far from simple timepieces that tell the time, these mechanical marvels go above and beyond what we'd all expect from a wristwatch. From miniature moving bird sculptures to solar systems on your wrist, check out these 12 insane watches you won't believe exist.
I bet I'll believe it.
First up are some incredible creations from LA-based watchmakers Devon. Their Tread 1 and Tread 2 watches are powered by innovative movements based on a patented system of interwoven time belts that indicate the hours, minutes, and seconds, all controlled by an onboard microprocessor. Just watching the dial in motion is truly a mesmerizing experience. Powered by a lithium polymer rechargeable cell, the Tread 1 continues to work for up to 2 minutes.
Can't even play games on it.
After which it can be powered up wirelessly via a charging tower. The larger Tread 1 timepiece with a rectangular case starts at $17,500, while the smaller tonneau-shaped Tread 2 can be picked up for a cool $12,000. These unconventional pieces of machinery will
That's a pretty good deal.
Identifying themselves as hydromechanical horologists. Their groundbreaking timepieces
How pretentious.
with a mechanical watch movement.
Hydromechanical horologists?
Rim of the dial to indicate the hour, while the small subdial
You make
to read the
bougie watches.
Metropolis pushes the envelope.
They make it sound like there's some kind of space entity.
Without the use of a battery. Referred to as the dynamo light system, the watch essentially converts mechanical energy into light, winding the crown, which is positioned between the 4 and 5.
It's not even that cool.
Stores enough energy to activate a pair of LEDs that emit a blue glow.
The LED's like alright, but it's not that cool.
In the dark. Owning an HYT Metropolis will set you back $94,000.
What? For basically just an LED? Just turn your phone on.
One of the 4 is the time indicator, which rotates around the circumference.
This one's kind of cool.
Every 20 minutes.
Not worth whatever it's going to cost, but it's kind of cool.
Spinning consistently within its cage every minute of time and space close at hand.
I mean, that one is cool. Like, unironically, I think that one's the coolest so far.
Was created by Dennis Jigwe, who was guided by the concept of time explosion. An elaborate puzzle of pieces spins around to reveal the hour of the day at the center of the main dial, while the minutes are indicated via 2 discs on a smaller subdial attached on the side. The Opus 11 gives the illusion of the pieces breaking apart with each turn of the hour, only for them to come back together again. Incredibly, the time-only watch is powered by a movement that is composed.
How long do you have to sit here and wait to get the time?
With each movement having taken about 5 weeks to assemble.
It feels like it'd be such an inconvenience. Like, what time is it? Hold on, I need to wait 30 seconds.
The mind-blowing Hublot MPO5 LaFerrari Superwatch, priced at $300,000.
Jesus Christ.
The Hublot MPO5 LaFerrari is a toolkit that includes a small Hublot drill for setting and winding the watch, limited to a mere 50 pieces.
Gotta make a pit stop and charge my watch.
But it's also extremely rare. The Extreme concept line from Christophe Claret focuses on exceedingly complex and
do these actually exist? These just seem like dumb concepts.
Watches similarly to the way kryptonite affects Superman, creating havoc to watch movements, precision, and reliability. Amazingly, however, with the Extreme 1 timepiece, magnets are used to indicate the time without affecting the movement.
Oxy.
The magnets control 2 small steel balls that travel up and down the with a flying
pretty cool. I mean, unironically, that's a pretty fucking cool one. We've had 2 cool ones.
The Margot is on the other side of the spectrum from the answers appear in French, the universal language of love. A little, a lot,
I don't know about that.
Madly, or not at all, responds the watch. The delicate time
so it's a magic 8-ball
on
your wrist.
To accompany the animation. The floral motif continues on the back of the case, with 8 triangular precious stones accenting an elaborate blossom, a celebration.
Okay, I don't really want to watch the rest, to be honest. Minecraft videos have 1 trillion views? No, what? Holy fuck. Watch that. No, I didn't know that. Watch old people try lean. What? That sounds kind of good. Oh, it's an actual complex video. Oh, I love the title. I'll give it a try. This doesn't bode well. Is this toss? Maybe it is. Okay, never mind. I'm not taking the chance. I'll watch that on my own time, I guess. Watch him get fucking wild. That is an unfathomable number. 1 trillion views is wild. Am I gonna be in here, you think? I've made 3 Minecraft videos. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, Richard. Good to see you again, man. I'm sure I'll be here any minute now. I'm actually kind of shocked there hasn't been like a Lego movie for Minecraft. Thanks to Prime Boy and Lloyd. Well, this is adorable. Thanks to Tier 1 Chalky Milk and the resub Shiba Shiba. I'm sure I was somewhere in there. So I'm assuming this is the first, like, genre to ever hit 1 trillion views on YouTube, right? I can't imagine. I don't even know what else would come close. Maybe Grand Theft Auto? Speedrunners shatter Halo Infinite with fusion coils. How's the speedruns looking for that game?
Is out there.
The speedruns are
Over
dope
20
for the other
years of
games.
The best first-person shooters ever made. And Halo 4 and Halo Wars. And anyways, Halo Infinite has finally come out. And it's finally time for the new game to be...
Has it grown? I imagine it would have shrank
when a new
with
game
Halo
is
5.
released in a
Game was
series
trash.
of beloved modifier skulls, grapple hooks to tanks.
Wow.
All of these things interacting in an open world. Open worlds are known for producing many glitchy and
Prime
weird
Rogue?
interactions. I mean, hell, look at Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild is
To top
great.
it off, it also has Halo physics, so who knows what kind of crazy stuff can be found if the right effort was put into it. Well, only 1 week later, and I returned with the boys with spoils.
This is
Turns
17
out,
minutes?
Just 5 days after release, we found a ton of stuff that turns Halo Infinite into an absolute sandbox of possibilities. But in Infinite, they are your best friend, greatest enemy, and the key to all things speed. This little guy has huge implications for the whole
That's
game,
so
but
simple.
since
I
this
never
game
even
is
thought
new,
to try
I'm
that.
only going to be talking about the first few
I was
missions,
looking for little
so
speedrun
no
routes
need to worry about
when I was
too many
playing it.
spoilers. The first mission of the game has Chief reasserting his dominance over the Banished by
I
plowing
don't
through.
need the update.
The
Here
speed
we go.
from the grapple launches the coil into you, and if you land feet first on top of the coil, it actually has collision. If you do it right, you can shoot yourself into the ceiling like this. Once we discovered this, we quickly sought out a way to use it to get out of the map. Using previous knowledge obtained from testing in older Halo games, we can assume that the game is running on a tick-based system, which means that it checks for the physics updates every set amount of times in a second.
How do people find this?
includes
You're
things like
listening
collision
to
with
it.
the walls or ceiling. Between the
This is how they
times
found
where
it.
the game checks for collision. By moving this fast, you can actually outpace the systems in place for keeping you in bounds. By grappling the fusion coil into your feet the right way, you can give yourself insane speed. We call this a coil launch. If you do this in very specific
Thanks, Resub No
circumstances
Life.
and you have a really good launch, you can perform what we call a fusion coil clip. This would instantly break the game wide.
I feel like it wouldn't be a
into
real
many
like.
sequence breaks and tons of time.
You still have to do the levels, I
But
think,
quickly
unless they can find a
evolved
sequence
first.
break.
Even though it was possible to get on the roof of the level, it was really hard. While coil clips are possible in the first few days, they have proved to be really, really difficult to replicate consistently. When it comes to learning about new games from a speedrunning perspective, it really is the Wild West. There are no rules of
You
engagement.
can skip half the
Everyone
levels.
is just trying to obtain as much information about the game.
They already
as
found a way to
physically
break
possible.
those. I imagined.
Testing everything from how frame
Well,
rate
I guess
affects
it's
the
too
game's
early to
physics
spoil things,
to what
but
weapons deal the most
I'm
damage.
curious to see it.
No one is really sure what is the most effective, or what will even be useful.
Now, let's see where we're at. Actually, better yet, how about this? Let's see what the speed run's at. A little under an hour, it seems. That's pretty good. Game's only been out for like a week. That's not bad. Not a whole lot of like glitches or anything here yet.
You take out those monsters. Get me.
Oh, I see. He picked up the tank skull.
I'll show what I can do.
Thanks, resub Playboy. So it looks like you just have to go just to the, like the last place, I imagine, right? Does he ever get it? Come on, baby. Oh my god. Alright, I'll watch that on my own later. I'll see if it's a good speedrun, I might do it. If there's like cool tricks to it, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot. World's first online fight translated. What? What does that mean? This?
تحترم ولا ما تحترم بلا مانيتك
داحج احكي بأدب واخلاق احترمك تحكي بسفاهة وقلة
تحترم ولا لا
This is definitely not the first fight.
هات الخرا هات الخرا هات الخرا
I don't know who's winning. I don't know whose side to be on here. Who's in the right?
يا كلب اكل خرا اكل خرا حمار ديش
حيوان اربيك
يا حمار مبخشت ايدي بدي اروح حيطه يا جعش حمار.
So I'm guessing the guy on the right won since the guy on the left hurt himself? Let's go! Good man. Oh, the first online physical fight. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. This video is so old. I've actually never seen it. But I'm not on TikTok, like ever. How to make a mayo and ketchup sandwich. Sounds yummy.
But look at this. Mayo on that. And I'm gonna get some ketchup.
Let's go.
Some ketchup.
There's also a half-eaten bowl of pickles up there, I see.
And then you just have to.
So is the whole sandwich just mayonnaise and ketchup, or do we put more on there? I don't know what I was thinking. It's a gourmet sandwich. All we need is mayo and ketchup.
And put it.
Where is this kid's parents? They need to be alerted. That looks pretty good. That was an easy to follow tutorial as well. I could probably make that.